we go. So this video is going to be about the devil's in the details, fellas. I was waiting to post the video until I figured the issue out. When I put up my new tower on the north end of the property, I went with a amp that was a little bigger, and I was getting this noise that I thought to be RF, like common mode, but it didn't sound like it. And I kind of would mess with it here and there. You know, I'm busy, a lot of things going on, and I was talking to Screwdriver today, and he was kind of just bouncing off ideas. He was listening while I was testing. And he's like, you know, it doesn't sound like RF getting onto your line. It sounds like an arcing. So I was like, you know. So then I said, well, let's bypass some switches here in the radio room. Maybe there's some arcing going on. So we tried that, nothing. And I said, you know, I seem to remember when I bought this polyphaser, I bought this on Amazon. It was cheap and inexpensive. What this is not simply a ground terminal on your shield. There's a gas discharge tube in here, which I'll show. They rated it at about 750 volts, which would work out to about 1400 watts PEP, which the amp that I'm running now would be right there on the edge of it. It'd be close. And I was like, huh. So I never had an issue. I've been running these on all my antennas here. And when he said that, I was like, you know, I think I remember when I bought this, I found this review where this guy said, hey, these things are not rated at 750 volts. That would be about 1400 watts at 50 ohms. He goes, I encountered arcing at a third of that voltage. When I attempted to use more power, arcing occurred at 150 watts. Okay, well, that's making sense. I'm doing about a 200 watt dead key, you know, probably hitting about 1000 to 1400 PEP. I'm like, this thing should handle it, but it's not. So, you know, this is the only review too. And I'm sure a lot of people aren't running this kind of power. This here is what would be called a real polyphaser brand. Not rated for CB, but I had it handy to show you. These are pretty heavy duty. These will work. I mean, all it is you buy a gas discharge tube for it. I mean, you know, these seem like they're built pretty well. So anyways, what you do is, shit, and I threaded that in too good. You undo this little plug here. You know, when he said that, I ran outside and I said, hold on. I pulled this out and just put a regular barrel and problem went away. Okay, now we know what's causing it. So the gas discharge tube goes in there. I'm going to have to hold this with tweezers because these buggers or needles, these buggers are small. Looks like a little fuse. If I can get that to focus. They go right in here. Right in there. Your ground goes right here. And you get a nearby hit, these pop. So I pulled this out. Of course, it's rated for 90 volts. That'd be about 2.5 times less of what they claim it's rated for, which now this is starting to make sense. Too late to return this. It was cheap. And you can just buy more of these at the rating that you want. So that's what I'm going to do so that I can still continue to use this. I did look online. Here we go. No? Here we go. You can get ones that are actually rated at 230. So mine actually says 90 on the side of it. If you see here. So I don't know what happened. You know, welcome to China. I don't know. Everything comes from China. For Christ's sakes. So, you know, I could probably just get some of these and I'll be shitting in tall cotton again. I probably would want to get bigger ones. 230 should cover me. I should be okay at that point, but I'm probably even going to look for something bigger than that. But I just found, and this is Amazon. I'll probably go to like DigiKey or something and do that. But I wanted to show you guys, this is one of these things, the devil's in the details. You think you're okay with this, and you're not. Or you got to check this shit out when you get it, because the people that are selling these and assemblies, they don't friggin' know. I mean, if you ever worked in a manufacturing situation, somebody could have been supplied with the wrong parts when they were assembling these. Box got mixed up. But that would make sense. So with this tube, I think this thing's going to start breaking down. Yeah, this thing's going to start breaking down at about 100 watt dead key, which is what that guy said. So probably at 100 watts will be okay, but when you start modulating on a radio on AM, you're going to start tickling that you're going to start getting up to like 450, 550 watts depending on how your radio's set up. And this thing's about 550 watts is max. So this thing was being redlined essentially. And that was the arcing that we were hearing. So we just need to go to a bigger one. And it'll be fine. So just want to show you that. These are good. I don't have a problem with running them, but I got the old the old Singapore swap, as they say, the old Chinese fire drill on this thing when they sent it to me. The wrong parts inside of it. And I did look, it was funny too. I was looking online a little bit, and I saw just on Amazon, where the hell was it? This is what they ended up sending me. Is these 90 volt ones. Yeah, see, the picture doesn't show it good, but see that 2R90? That's what I have. It's a different brand, but that's what they sent me. So, I'm kind of curious, what do they say? 90 volt, what do they give, do they disclose the specs on this? Doesn't look like it. There's not even a review. Yeah, you got to go to like a real website like DigiKey to get some good specs. But that's what I'm going to tell you is that I don't know, what do they even have this for? What's that connector? It looks like an F connector, like on cable TV. What it looks like to me. Anyways, guys, point I'm making is that I thought I was okay, and working with someone else and bouncing ideas off me jogged my memory when he said, it sounds like arcing. And we fixed it. So now we can run power again and not have issues. So anyways, I've talked long enough. So anyways, enjoy your weekend. Take care. Radio Man out.